What's up, everyone? Welcome to Planet Fitness Newscast, February 21st, 2012 edition. What I have, if you haven't already, just check out our PS Vita unboxing and overview video, as well as the PS Vita game comparison video, as well as the PS Vita official case review video. We have tons of PS Vita coverage, so make sure to subscribe to Planet Fitness for your PS Vita coverage. So on that note, let's get started. Actually, this has nothing to do with PS Vita, but let's just get started on this video. Oh yeah, also one more thing. Remember we uploaded our PlayStation Store update today. So if you're a PlayStation fan, make sure to check out. I mean, we uploaded it yesterday, so make sure to check out that video. And now let's officially get started to this. So in this newscast episode, we're going to be talking about the iPad 3 logic board, or maybe like it's called the logic board. It has the A5X chip on it, and we have a picture which is you're seeing right now. We'll go into that in more details, and then we're going to talk about Microsoft Office for iOS, iPads. I mean, for Microsoft Office for iPads, it's been leaked. We have a picture about that as well. And we also have Microsoft response on that since we got an update for that. So and we're also going to be talking about a Kinect type of thing for PlayStation made by Sony. So we're going to talk about that. That's like the least important, the least news we have about it. So we're going to leave that for last. So first, let's talk about something we actually have pictures for. So first thing, iPad 3. Probably one of the biggest things is the iPad 3 launch. I mean, upcoming things. Is the iPad 3 launch, and it's been leaked tons of times. We have a lot of videos talking about the iPad. If you haven't seen already, make sure to go check out those videos. But yeah, we have a lot of videos. If you put it all together, I'm sure you guys could probably put all the little pieces together and like see how the iPad's gonna look like when it gets announced. It's been announced. It might have a quad core, but after this, after what I'm gonna say, most likely it's just gonna be a dual core. It's not gonna jump all the way to quad core as of yet. So let's get started. So this is the logic board. What I was talking about. This is called the logic board for the iPad 3. It's been leaked. It's actually a pretty good picture. It's not blurry or anything. There's no watermarks actually on it. It's a pretty good picture. Someone took it, and you can see like the bubble wrap. You can still see that it's just on that. And apparently, okay, so right here you can see Apple logo. So obviously this is from Apple. Um, and over here, something pretty strange we see right here. So it says A5. I'm sure you guys know the A5 chip. It's used in the iPad 2. Um, and now it says X at the end, so A5X chip. So this is pretty weird because everyone thought that it's going to be the next generation A6 chip that's coming out for the iPad 3, but it turns out that a lot of people are actually wrong about that. It isn't an A6 chip. It looks more like a A5X chip, and there's actually a difference between these two. So the A6, if you noticed, right here, if you notice, A4 and then A5, they were they weren't incremental, rather they were like more revolutions, like the next generation chip. But as you see here, it says A5X. It's not the A6 chip. It's just A5X. So that led us to believe that this isn't going to be a major step forward. Similar like the iPad 2, it's not going to be a major step forward. Um, it's going to be a small increment rather unlike the iPad 2, where the iPad 2 was like a big step forward. This is just going to be a small increment, similar to how the 4S is to the 4, just a small processor bump. So that's what we think it's going to be for this. So yeah, and also something else we can see from this, pretty important, is that the SoC, which is right over here, I believe. Yeah, it's right here, somewhere here. Um, it says it says 1146. So I'm not sure if you can see that. I could kind of see that right here. I'm not sure if that's the actual spot. Sorry about that. That was my MacBook announcing the time. So yeah, I think it's right here. Or wait, was it here? I'm not sure. So somewhere around here, right beside the SoC chip, it says. Oh wait, actually it's right here. Hmm. pretty strange because it says with the Apple logo to the right of the Kinect memory modules. So I think it might be this. It probably says right there or right here, somewhere on here. It says, so anyways, it says 1146. So what this means is that it's basically the SoC is a date stamp, and it means that this chip was produced in the 46th week of last year. That's why 1146. So 46th week of 2011. So that's what it means, and so that kind of tells us this chip is, it looks like a reasonable chip. Like I mean, it it seems possible, and it seems like it could be announced at Mobile World. Oh wait, actually, it won't be announced at. No, it might, but most likely, Apple just make their own event. So yeah, this leads us to believe that Apple is going to announce iPad 3 very soon because, as you guys know, December, 2012 of the 46th week. That's pretty late in 2012. But yeah, so we'll just have to wait and see. This chip's not that new, I guess. But remember, when it goes through production lines, it does take a while to produce the chips and stuff. So that's why it's dated back on the 46th week of 2012. I mean 2011. So that explains that. Because chips aren't just magically produced out of nowhere. It takes some time, right? So I guess that's why it's produced that late. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for this Apple A5X processor. And yeah, remember, stick up to Play Infinite, subscribe to us. We'll keep you up to date on all things Apple related as well as iPad 3 related, just like we've been doing with our other 5 videos. So yeah, let's go on to the next piece of news we have is this right here. Also iPad. So I guess it's like an iPad episode with like a bit of PlayStation tied into it. So mostly iPad. So here you see an iPad. It's not the iPad 3. So don't get your hopes up. This is just a regular iPad 2. You can tell it's iPad 2 because of the camera right there. Actually, wait. Did iPad 1 have a camera? I'm not sure. I forgot. But anyways, this is most likely an iPad 2. So it's because it's been leaked by the Daily Exclusive, and they basically leaked a Microsoft Office, as you can see right here, Microsoft Office, its logo, their new logo, fairly new logo actually. So as you can see by this picture, it's been leaked for iPad 2 or iPad or whatever. Uh, so it looks pretty real to me because you can see Excel, Word, PowerPoint, new document. I don't know what that is. Might look like a syncing thing, settings, user, something about user, and then a search bar right here because you can see the search. So yeah, this is being leaked, and some pretty cool things we have is that so this was leaked, I guess, around this afternoon. But we couldn't actually publish this. We couldn't get a video up about this, so we made it now, and it was actually a good thing that we waited a while because now we actually have an update from Microsoft. So basically, this is what Microsoft said. Um, so okay, first let's talk about what Microsoft said, and then we'll talk about the second update, which is what the Daily said. I think it was the author, yeah. Yeah, it was an editor. It was an editor. So first, this is what Microsoft said. So they said the daily story is based on inaccurate rumors and speculation, adding that only it has no further comment at this time. Um, so now this person right here is reporting that Microsoft is actually is not talking about the entire product. It's Microsoft specifically talking about the screenshot of the daily story. So they're saying that the screenshot is not real, but the product, they're not denying the fact that the product is real. So that's Microsoft's little PR tricks right there. So yeah, and then after that, on top of that, the Daily, they responded to this via Twitter. The editor Peter Ha posted a reply on Twitter saying that we did not fabricate either image. A working version of the app was demoed to us by someone at Microsoft. So basically, some insider from Microsoft actually demoed this app to people at the Daily News. So it seems pretty legitimate. I would take this as uh, put in the, I would stick it in maybe the rumor books, but like maybe the solid rumors, I don't know. Yeah, it's a pretty accurate rumor. The only thing about it is that Windows 8 is coming out soon, and I don't know why Microsoft would want to release Office on iPad when the iPad is going to be the closest competitor, or actually Android and iPad is going to be the closest, Android and iPad is going to be closest competitors to Windows 8. So I don't see why Microsoft's releasing Microsoft Office on um, iOS or iPad. That's just something strange, but we'll just have to wait and see. So the last thing I'm going to talk about is, oh, remember, we'll keep you updated on that too, because that's pretty big news. So the last thing I'm going to talk about is not this actually. This is just like a title picture. Uh, is the PlayStation 3. So Sony recently just patented a new device, and it seems like a Kinect type sensing camera. So basically, this is what it is. This is what they said. An invention is provided for affording a real-time three-dimensional interactive environment using depth sensing device. The invention includes obtaining depth values indicating distance from one or more physical objects in a physical scene to a depth sensing device. A system for providing a real-time 3D interactive environment comprising a depth sensing device capable of obtaining depth values indicating distance from one or more physical objects in a physical scene to a depth sensing device. A lot of depth in there. Uh, and then the patent also suggests how wherein the depth sensing device is a depth camera using controlled infrared lighting. So this is similar to the Kinect, but I don't see why Sony's calling it an invention. But I don't know. Maybe the way they worded it might be an invention. I'm not sure. So this is a quick image we have about it. Doesn't really see much. You can't really find much through these images. Remember, these are just patent images. And remember, so there's been rumors about this already. Let me just switch back to this, just to keep this as the title of the video. So, actually, I'm gonna keep this, actually. No, wait, I don't even know. Maybe, I'll just stick with this, I guess. No, I'll just stay with this. Okay, so sorry about that. If you don't know what I was doing, I was just like, for YouTube, when you upload a video, it takes one screenshot of the video, and I just want it to be this. Usually it ends up being something random, but I'll just take my chances. So, oh, I'm still talking about PlayStation. So, there's been rumors going around that Sony is going to announce PlayStation 4, and it's going to be coming with a Kinect-like camera, full motion body camera. Um, so yeah, that's been rumored. Tons of details has been rumored about PS4. I think we have two videos talking about PS4. I'm not sure. You might have to scroll a bit down in our video list to find those videos. But yeah, I think PlayStation 4 is definitely coming out, and it's gonna come out soon. Actually, it's fast approaching. Microsoft Xbox 360 is also coming out, or it's gonna be announced. So we'll wait for that. And yeah, so PlayStation, it looks like Sony is going after the motion audience with a Kinect-like camera. Let's see what PlayStation or Sony can do with it. Let's hope that they make a few hardcore games with it. Because most of the Kinect games were like casual games. There's only a few rare hardcore games, so we'll just have to wait and see about this too. So remember, we'll update you guys on all this news. We make tons of videos, just like we updated you guys on this iPad news. We'll update you guys again, so make sure to subscribe to us so that you can get the latest updates directly from Play Infinite. And we'll see you in our next video. So make sure to like this video. Leave any comments in the comment section below, but most importantly, like this video. It really helps us. Um, and yeah, leave any comments, questions in the comment section, and we'll get to replying to them as soon as possible. Most likely every single thing will be replied to. And make sure to subscribe to Play Infinite for our latest videos. All you have to do to subscribe is click the Play Infinite logo animation after the animation, of course. So yeah, we'll see you in our next video. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to Play Infinite. It takes like 5 seconds to click our animation logo. Just click that logo and subscribe to Play Infinite. We'll see you in our next video. Click subscribe.